Okay, so you've heard this big announcement that we've made today. We've counted it down. So what is it all about? Let me decipher this for you. So we've got Bounty branded JumpSport rebounders that we've now added to our range. And we've also mentioned that JumpSport South Africa is now here. Now, JumpSport South Africa is a business that's external to the Lisa Rally Group. So it's got nothing to do with Bounty. It's a provider of incredible rebounders now here in South Africa. It's actually a USA-based company. So JumpSport USA is now in South Africa. If you take a look at Goldie Hawn or Ava Longoria or Kate Beckinsdale or all these celebrities, take a look at what they're jumping on. You'll notice that it says JumpSport Fitness on there. This is considered the best bungee-based rebounder in the entire world. Obviously, as South Africans, we'll argue about the deluxe, sure, but it is the only rebounder outside of our brand, i.e. Bounty, that we endorse. Why? The build quality is extraordinary. They've been in the game much longer than we have been. They're renowned internationally, and we've partnered with them to give them a gateway into Africa. And you may wonder why. Well, remember, our businesses and our objective and our whole ethos is to raise the bar, right? We want to ensure that none of you are rebounding on equipment that's inferior. Why? Not just because it's a business and a competitive thing. No, not at all. It's because when you jump on a bad rebounder, a cheap rebounder, the material injuries that it incurs are significant. So you've got to stay away from that. And we've been big on that. So when JumpSport South Africa approached us and said, hey guys, do you want to partner? We said, absolutely. So two things are being announced today. Number one is JumpSport South Africa is now here. So you can go to jumpsport.co.za. So they're here. So that celebrity rebounder is here. Now, why do we endorse this rebounder? This rebounder has, if you get this rebounder and you open up the box, you'll realize that it is unique. The build quality is extraordinary. And it speaks for itself from its warranty perspective. I mean, we've got warranties ranging from 2 years to 4 years on the bungee cords alone. Forget the frame. The frame is a lifetime warranty. The bungee cords on this rebounder has a minimum of 2 years up to 4 years, depending on the model type that you're going to get. That's extraordinary. Another thing about these rebounders are their support bars. The support bars are just incredible. Right? They have a quick release support bar. They've got a support bar that you remove 2 of the legs and you kind of attach the support bar to the JumpSport rebounder, and you can put your full weight on it. So you can do so much more with this rebounder than pretty much any other rebounder out there. So we're very excited that they're here in South Africa, and we're very excited as Bounty and the Lisa Rally Group to be their first partner. So if you out there and you have a gym, a studio, or you don't want a rebounder with the Bounty brand on it, right? So you're like, I don't want to put a Lisa Rally URL or a Bounty URL with a logo in my fitness facility. I don't want that. Well, go to JumpSport. They're here. And the reason we endorse it is because we want to rise the tide, right? We want to lift the tide because we want to improve the quality of rebounders that are out there. Because when the quality improves, then all of you will start realizing the miracle of being on this platform and gaining all the benefits that we keep speaking about. So they're in South Africa. So if you have a gym out there, go get it. You can even get it branded. So if you want your brand on the JumpSport rebounder, they allow that too. So ping them. And so if you Planet Fitness, Virgin, if you whatever brand of gym, if you're a studio out there and you want rebounders with the lowest cost of ownership in the world, okay, so these things have a 2 to 4 year warranty. So from a cost of ownership perspective, you're not going to be changing bungee cords and mats and all of that. These rebounders will last. They're built to last in your studio. So now you can get one that's not Bounty branded. And that's the only one that we endorse that we believe is the rebounder that matches the ethos. So JumpSport as a business, what they're doing with rebounding globally, their ethos in terms of their build quality and their focus on detail and their attention to detail, that feeds into our ethos in terms of this rebounder platform. So we announced 2 things today. Again, I want to repeat it. Number one, that JumpSport South Africa is here. Number 2 is that 2 of their models in our range. So we've expanded our range out. So you can now get a Spring, you can get a Pro, you can get a Neon, you can get a, I mean, just keep going, right? You're going to get a Deluxe, and now you're going to get 2 additional rebounders. The 350F, which is a foldable bungee, right, with an incredible cord warranty. So we've literally taken the JumpSport rebounder and we've branded it, put the Bounty brand on there, and made it available to you. It's available right now, so you can go and get it. Fully stocked, etc. And it comes with all the support bars and all the really cool support bars that I mentioned earlier. So that's a foldable bungee. And that takes the place of what we used to have as the bifold, simply because it's extraordinarily better than the bifold. So it's there today, the 350F. Then we have the 570 Pro, which is kind of the same size as the Deluxe. The difference is the build quality, and look at the warranties associated with it. So it's the perfect rebounder. Now, those 2 rebounders have been added to the Bounty portfolio, but JumpSport South Africa have quite a few other models also. So take a look at their website. We'll put the URL of them over there. So we are their first client, they're a sister company. They're in South Africa. If you're watching this and you're north of the border, so you're in Ghana, you're in Mozambique, or you're in some country outside of South Africa, JumpSport is the rebounder for you to get. So hit up JumpSport. You can hit us up too as Bounty. Very willing to sell you the Bounty branded JumpSports. But hit up JumpSport, because what you want is that rebounder. Because we know many of you that are in remote locations in South Africa, many of you that are north of the border in the rest of Africa, want a platform that has the necessary warranties that's going to last long enough, right? Because there's not a lot of companies out there that do break, fix, and spares and repairs, etc. So this is a platform when you get it, you know you got peace of mind for years to come in your studio or for you personally yourself. So welcome JumpSport to the African continent. We love having you here. Thank you for making Bounty your first partner, your first OEM partner. So we've OEM'd the JumpSports and we've put the Bounty logos on them and they're available. But for all of you out there in South Africa and in the rest of Africa, look up the JumpSport team. Take a look at those rebounders. We'd love you to buy ours because we now know we have the broadest portfolio of rebounders and options in the country. I mean, we've got, for the budget conscious, we've got the Bounty Spring. You know, if you want a little bit of an introduction to the bungee-orientated form of bouncing, the Neon's there, and then the Pro is there, and then the Deluxe. Now you've got the JumpSports. Also, so again, our big thing is we're going to give you as many options of the best options in the country. So we're excited that we're the first. But if you're out there and you want to also add this to your range, you want to become a reseller, go ahead and ping the JumpSport folks. Take those cheap, horrible rebounders that you're putting your clients on, get rid of them. Okay, put in JumpSports. And you may take a look at the price tag and go, ooh, they're so much more expensive. No, no, no. Their cost of ownership over a year to 2 years outstrips any other rebounder available in this country today. They are no-brainer if you have a studio. If you, as an individual, want a rebounder that's going to last you for a very long time, and you want the ultimate platform, that is it. So come to us. Please buy the Bounty branded ones, because you know when what's with us, what you're going to get, right? You're going to get workouts, you're going to get programs, you're going to get the rest of the story, the DNA story, the lifestyle with Carly. We wrap a complete service around that rebounder. But if you're looking for something that's outside of the Bounty range, you're not looking for the Bounty brand on it, go ahead and hit up JumpSport South Africa and engage with them. We're very happy that they're there, that they're here. They're lifting the bar for all of us. And the key thing is that's another step towards incrementing the quality, because again, and let me end it with this, do not jump on cheap rebounders. Don't. Okay, I always tell folks, if you're going to buy a cheap one, rather go CrossFit, rather go swim, do something else. Because when you're on a cheap rebounder, you are going to get injured. Okay, and it can be a material injury. So welcome JumpSport South Africa, and that's the big announcement today. We're very, very excited about it, and it's huge.